Hello everyone and welcome back to the ranch of Rivershine. We are on the first day of summer, so let's just get right in. First things first, let's get our outfit adjusted because it's new season, so we don't have to wear long sleeves anymore. I mean, we don't have many outfits, but I figure the tank top will work, I think. Go ahead and see. Let's see, we've got a baseball cap in green or in white. I think we'll just do that. I mean, it's not exactly horse safe, but neither was the cowboy hat, so either way, we're just gonna get into it. Okay, jump training. I've heard from Jay you've recently opened up the trail to Crystal Lake again. It'd be perfect for jump training. I'll tell you more about it when you're in town. Oh, and we have wild horses in Rocky Mountain. Yay, dapples. Alright, so we have competitions we need to win in Lupine Meadow to get that to get Gold Charm statue up where it needs to be, which I hit the wrong button. Yeah, we only need to win 2 races to manage that. So we might be able to get that done today. I mean, we don't have too much to do. I mean, we do have a full barn of horses to get trained or taken care of, one or the other. First things first, we'll just start with Dawn and get her all cleaned up. And she can just chill out today because, well, possibly chill out. We might take her in competition, we'll see. Bear's still got 7 potential left, which is going to either go into jump or flexibility. I don't need to brush him, I always forget that. Just going to give him some Timothy hair for right now because I'm not sure. He might do some training with him today, or we might focus on one of the new guys. Rainy Clover needs more inflexibility, which we still don't have that arena yet. Just debating. I mean, we may end up sticking him in the round pen and training him that way, because at least it'll get done and it'll be a little bit more. He also trains speed really well. Okay, we're gonna just hold off on feeding him just really quickly until I can think. And then we have Hot Clover, which is also needs speed and flexibility training. So yeah, we're gonna be doing a lot of horses in the round pen today. So yeah, that's what we're going to end up doing. So we'll probably end up starting with that, which means I now have to double back and give him what he needs. A little bit chaotic in terms of deciding everything, but we'll just go ahead and we'll start with a round pen. And if it takes too long, I'll go ahead and I'll speed it up so you guys aren't staring at this endlessly, because it does kind of lose its allure after a while. Which, I mean, he is kind of losing his energy quickly, but yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I'm probably just going to plan on speeding this up because I'm going to go ahead and feed him, so I don't know if I'm going to put a musical interlude over the sped up footage, but if it's there, enjoy it while it's there, and I will meet you back at the end of the sped up little segment here. one more to go after this, and then we've got wild horses to catch and the quests to get to. Something more interesting. Though I was really excited about the fact there's dappled wild horses, and I realized that we don't have an empty stall at the moment. So I wanted to go get a wild horse, but we don't actually have room for one. However, after all that training, Hot Clover only has 6% potential left, whereas Rainy Clover has 17. So I think what we're actually going to do is we're going to end up selling Hot Clover already. I mean, even though we haven't used up all of his potential, because I really want to get a dappled horse. Just because they're really, really nice. So it's going to be a little bit of a switcheroo. I mean, we still need to speak to River, but I think we're going to go to the auction house. We're going to move on Hot Clover and get him into his new home, and then we're going to go and see what wild horses we have. Then we'll speak to River and hopefully win 2 competitions at Lupine Meadow. Something like that at any rate. I don't know what I was thinking. We only have 4 stalls at the moment because we're still saving up for the next stable upgrade. We also need to get our crops planted because it's the first day of summer. So we actually need to do that as well. So yeah, there's a lot that I'm slacking off on today. That horse did not go for much at all. I'm surprised. Well, anyway. So yeah, we're gonna have to make a couple stops and buy some seeds. Of course, I forgot we need to actually do this little loop-de-doodle to get potential and all that. Just a little bit sticky today, I think. I don't know why that is, but we're just gonna carry on. At least it is summer, so it's a new season. I mean, it doesn't look that much different from spring, really. I think it's just things are not as light green. You know, you really notice the difference in autumn and winter. And we'll get to those seasons before too long. I mean, they happen, so. But as soon as I get to these last few little points, I don't know if you call it like little stone circle things, we will see about getting a new horse. I'm just really surprised that Rabasino went so cheap. I really expected better than that. Well. I mean, we still will have to spend probably about 5,000 on our seeds and some fertilizer, but we're getting more money, so it all adds up. Let's see, the wild horses are over here, close to where the flexibility arena will be. Oops, I always run into that. It's like a little lip that's kind of invisible. Then I run into it. Oh, there's a perfectly good chest here. We're gonna just stop really, really quickly and open it up. We have the chocolate dye recipe now, which we'll have to spend a day at some point and just go around and collecting all of the chests and hidden recipes. But we're not really in a hurry for that right this second today. I'd really like to be able to get the gold charm statue all done up. But first, let's see what horses we have. I'm not actually seeing any dapples. I see a lot of overos. So for right this second, we'll just collect anybody that we think is pretty. Remembering that the rule that whoever, if there's one that's sick, we have to take them regardless. Hopefully we can find one we really like. I'm kind of disappointed I don't really see any dapples. I mean, is this chestnut got dapples? I feel like they do and I just can't get a good look at them. You don't want me getting too close. Okay, This one has dapples. Every once in a while you'll get someone that really don't have many dapples in this area, but you know, it's cool. I'm always excited to see what horses we can find though. See, that is a flaxen, but I don't see any dapples on them. That's not a dapple either. This one's got really fun markings for an Overo. Curious to see if everybody's healthy or not. I mean, we got a selection of 3. I mean, it'll matter more when we have the higher grade options in horses, but right now it's all beginner stats. This one's stuck again. Are they stuck? Okay, and I think we can interact with them. Maybe. Yeah, okay, we can interact. She's a mare. She's healthy. Of course, beginner stats. And she's a Bay Dun Overo. Yeah, look at the dapples on that one. It's so pretty. Misty Emerald. Stallion. He's very short. He's a Black Dapple Bay. We got Sneaky Juniper. Oh, she's sick. Okay, this is the one we're going to have to take home with us. I was really hoping to take the other guy home. But we'll have the Black Dun Overo. So we'll just go ahead and hit adopt because she needs help. Okay, and back to the entrance. We can go and speak to River now. Okay, well, it seems like Gallant Deer's statue helps horses train their jump skill around Crystal Lake. And since we have access to it now, I've sketched some plans for a new training course there, with a few jumps on it, of course. I'm sure you'll have a lot of fun training there with Stormy Bear. Just visit my store once you're ready to build it and I'll get right to it. Okay, we are definitely going to have that built. So we only have one more training arena. Well, 2 actually. I'm more concerned about the flexibility one. And we'll at least have all of them in the first tier. We'll have other upgrades to do to them later, but I really want to be able to get the barn upgrade next because 4 stalls is just not enough. Okay, we're gonna go and we're gonna see. I actually should double check and make sure that she's actually at home. Yeah, she's in her field. I wasn't paying attention what shopkeepers were in town today. So yeah, we're gonna go and we're gonna get our seeds for the first planting for summer, because that's very important actually. It's gonna help us get a little bit more kind of built up in our training feeds. can't quite remember what you can plant for summer at the moment. It's just not, I'm not coming to mind in terms of what is what. Okay, so let's see, oat seeds are warm, that's for autumn. Barley, we need barley. We have all of the plots open, so we're gonna buy 12. That's spring and autumn. I don't want to plant watermelon because it's really expensive. So what we're gonna do is we're actually just going to do a whole crop of barley. Plant everything in barley. And I don't remember how much rich fertilizer we have, so I'm just gonna go ahead and buy some of this as well. I mean, we'll use it. It's kind of taking quite a bit of our money, but we can always make more. And I thought there was a chest somewhere around here. Just gonna glance real quick because I can't remember. We might have actually already picked it up and I just don't remember doing that. Or was it back here? Either. We're just gonna do a quick little zip around because I can't remember. Yep, see, here it is. Since we're right here, got the white dye recipe now. Still got 4 more chests to find on the map, but I'm not gonna really worry about that today because we're actually running out of daylight, and I'd like to get at least one competition in. And we still have to get our new horse settled in as well, which we haven't done that yet. Oh, she has a pretty face marking too. Okay. Let's see. She is sick with malnourishment. Do we have a malnourishment remedy made? We do not. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just craft one up real quick. Now she's got everything she needs. Put some straw down. She can have some alfalfa hay. And she can just chill out the rest of the day. Her stats really aren't, her traits really aren't that great. And we'll take Dawn out. And, I mean, if we can get 2 competitions in, that would be great, but I have a feeling it's just going to be the one. See how much time we have left if we can manage it. Let's just start with the beginner because we can win that easily, and then we'll try the other one. Just kind of keep it simple because, you know, getting to 100% is what matters, because we're able to, you know, unlock the other quest to allow us to get fast travel there. Fast travel does save a lot of time, and we'll also have the little stone circles will be, you know, kind of giving gifts there as well. But yeah, I mean, we're doing good. Just I really like to have the other training arena unlocked as well as the fast travel points. It makes life so much easier. But at least we have all the seeds now we can plant after we get these competitions done. And we'll be in good shape for that until they're ready to be harvested. And we're just gonna keep saving up our money for for the next barn upgrade. That'll be the next thing to get. I think we actually do have time. We can fit in another race, and if we're lucky, we'll win. I know last time I wasn't doing very well with these. Okay. Let's just hope I can do a good job with this one. Few more to go. At least we didn't have any errors, but oh, and we were fast enough, not by much, but we were able to manage that. So we're at 100% for that. So, whoops, where did she end up? Everybody's in town? Everybody's in town, like in the town square. Okay, so we'll just hop down here and do what we need to do. Okay, since our last discovery with the town statue, I've been investigating other statues that have been built around Rivershine, and from what I've observed, there's a similar glow to Gold Charm's statue in Lupine Meadow. Now, Gold Charm's unique strength was his speeds. I wonder if the enchantment on this statue will be different. Why don't you go visit the statue and see if it will share some spirits with Robust Dawn too? Okay. We're going to do that at a later date. It does give it gives a few points in speed, but I'm not too fussed about that right this second. And I'd rather they went to Bear since he doesn't have Clever. So yeah, we are doing pretty good. We got that quest done. We're going to put Dawn back and she can get rested up. Our new mare is also getting rest after being ill. And we're going to, while we still have a little bit of daylight left, plant our fields. Oh, I have extra barley. I should have paid attention. I didn't need to buy as many seeds as I did. It's okay. We'll have some for later. Just get a nice crop of barley. I mean, we can always make some shield fertilizer, and we can grow crops outside their season. if it ends up seeming like we need to do that, which we probably will because there are some things we're like really low on, like wheat. We don't have a lot of wheat. Gonna have to see if I can make some more rich fertilizer too, because it's taking 10 per plot or 5 per plot, and we have more plots than that to do. So okay, that's that much, but yeah, we can make something. This is going to make us kind of low on oats, but we haven't been using them much anyway. Okay. That should at least help us out a bit. Gives us 35, so that's 7 more plots. I think we're still going to end up short, but it's okay. Well, we can always just make a trip and get the fertilizer we need tomorrow. Not a big deal. Going to need quite a bit more fertilizer. That's enough for that one. We're going to go ahead and plant these because we can add to it and it'll be fine. So we're going to need 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and 35. We're going to need 35 more rich fertilizer. And that'll do everything. So, we can add to it. It's okay. That's not like you have to use it when you first plant it. I just was hoping to be able to plant it, didn't forget about it until harvest, but not going to happen this time. Either way, we're just going to continue on. We're going to get on day 2 and okay, Liam's in town today. Okay, seeing Gold Charm's spirit really come alive really inspired me. I'd like to offer his statue a few great gifts. I bet he'll appreciate it. I'll be sure to let the statue know it's from both of us too. Okay, we have a new competition, the Lumberyard Hurdle. It's the intermediate cross-country horse, and we have more wild horses in Rocky Mountain today. Okay. We actually already have whatever it was we needed for the gift, because it's just saying, we just have to talk to, which we need to talk to her anyway, and it's just we're out of stall space, and it's like, oh. Okay, so this is our new girl. She's still only at 83% health, which is a bummer. And her jump seems to be the worst, so I think we're going to kind of focus on that today while we get her teamed in the round pen. Oh, we are completely out of wheat. Okay. We're going to have to get some wheat first. Okay, so slight change of plan. What does this one need? This guy needs endurance training, which he has also not used up all his potential. So I'm kind of like, do I sell him early or do I wait? I just don't. Because it's possible. Technically, Dapple horses are worth more than Sabinos. So we might kind of just train him up as much as we can and then sell him on and hopefully get a Dapple. Let's see, we need to get to the arena, which is this way. And we'll get some endurance training done for him. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. We're just going to end up selling him a little bit earlier than I normally would. And we should be able to use up quite a bit of his energy, you know, his potential. It's not going to be 100% usage. But, you know, it'll be decent. It's not the button I wanted. I wanted to go into this so I could give him watermelon. So we can get a little bit more training done for him. Can't wait till we have more than just one set of that to work with. It's nice when you can just use that to train. Instead we're going to be wandering around a little bit, which is okay. I mean, we can pick up these shavings, and I mean, it's not harvester trait, but you know, every little bit helps. And we'll just kind of try to use up as much of this as we can. Because I do think it makes more sense to get a horse that's going to be worth a little bit more. Oh, I think he actually did use up all his potential. Yeah, we did. Okay, awesome. That worked out better than I expected. Okay, so we can actually just go ahead and sell Rainy Clover today. So yeah, a little bit of kind of things, but yeah, we can go ahead. We can take him to auction. We can go to Rocky Mountain and see if we can get a nice wild. And we also have to get a little bit more fertilizer. And we need to get some wheat for Sneaky Juniper. Whoops, I got ahead of myself and gotta take care of everybody. More than likely we'll be taking Dawn for the new competition. I think she's kind of the best at the moment. I mean, I'm putting way too much into Bear's endurance, but it's okay. We can actually go to the statue. We'll take him and we can go to the statue. Actually, he's just going to have some oats anyway today. Since we have to go to Lupine Meadow anyway, so we'll kind of... Yeah. There's a plan. There's a method to the madness. It's just a little bit discombobulated. But we need to get 35 rich fertilizer. So we're going to do that first. And kind of finish up that little bit of quest there. We've got a nice new race to enjoy. I hope we can get a nice wild. There's a lot to take in. And we got an extra 5% in speed, which is really helpful for horses like Bear who don't have Clever. We can just kind of artificially boost him in various ways. I don't know why I'm going this way when I need to go the other way. I guess I want to take the long way. So yeah, we can kind of boost him. Oops. And I did that. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, we can kind of just do a few boosts here and there, and he'll be in good shape. I mean, I'm still not sure if long term he'll stay with us, or we might end up, breeding him and Dawn and then keeping their offspring, which is a possibility. I've done that several times over. We still haven't got to enjoy having a full on the ranch yet. I should have double checked. Yeah, she's still here. She's here. I didn't go the wrong place. Okay. That gift will be perfect. I'm sure Gold Charm will be happy to receive it tonight. And come back and explore in the meadow tomorrow, will you? I really think you should have a look at those old stone circles on the ground. I swear I've seen them glowing, but anytime I get closer, it fades out. I have a feeling they might be meant for you and Stormy Bear instead. Oh, and if nothing happens, well, forget I said any of that silly stuff. Okay, so we have that quest done, and we need to buy some more fertilizer. Okay, now we have all the fertilizer we need, so we can have all that good to go. Gotten that quest done. We still need to go to Crystal Lake and pick up some wheat, because we don't have any, and we really do need some. Which I really should have just bought wheat seeds and done shield fertilizer, and that would have just been so much more simple, but it's okay. We're doing it the hard way. Kind of just take, oops, I missed one. See, when I'm going backwards, sometimes I kind of forget where they all are. But I definitely want to hit all these points because it's very, very useful, and sometimes you get extra potential and could use that. Like that point, that's very useful. Also really like the extra statue fame. While we work our way around to Crystal Lake. Actually, we could just hold on, since we're right here by the auction house. Let's go ahead and sell our horse before I forget, and then try to get a wild and don't have any space. Yeah, see, this guy's worth a little bit more. $11,000's not bad. I mean, it'll be nice when we have a little bit better horses, we can get more money, but I mean, we need 35 if I remember correctly for the stable upgrade, so we're really only 10 short at the moment. We've bought all the seeds and all the fertilizer we need, so we can just kind of let things accrue a bit. We need to hit the rest of those, but I really want to get this wheat first. Be able to find some wheat, because I was hoping there'd be some like right here, and there isn't. So we're gonna have to kind of go a little further. Oh wait, I see some right there. I mean, I know I'm gonna need more than that, but I kind of want to get to a few other things today. So, because we still have to get, we have to see about what wild horses there are and do a race yet, so it's kind of a busy day, and I want to try to use the time wisely because it takes a little bit to catch a horse. And we still need to get the new mare that we got yesterday in the round pen. I feel like I missed one of those sort of stone circles, but it's fine. Oh, and I was thinking about going home and training, and not, I need to get the wild horses first. Okay, wild horses. They're in the same spot they were yesterday. It was yesterday, wasn't it? Yesterday was filled with so much stuff, it kind of feels like it was several days. We'll just kind of go this way. It really doesn't, oops. Really doesn't matter. some straw here and a pumpkin. I want some Epsom salts. Like all that. Hopefully we can get a really nice dapple. Which, I mean, I don't really want to hope too much, because if I like the coat and the traits, I'm going to want to keep them. Oh, like this absolutely gorgeous one right here. Look how pretty. I have such a weakness for the silver, or really a nice flaxen. Which, I mean, we're not too far off being able to get a stable upgrade. I mean, we could keep another horse and then just kind of work to get the upgrade sooner, and then we wouldn't matter if we get another horse. But again, with that little rule I have, it's possible we won't be taking that one home anyway. But I can admire. See, that one over there is a dapple, but I'm really interested in these two, and the one I just got in this one. If I have to pick out of these are the best ones out of the herd. So I think I'm just gonna kind of be overly selective and just have these two pulled out. Oops, that didn't take the... There we go. I don't want him wandering off. Okay. Oh, very nice. Like this one too. Clever Lake. It's a mare. Very, very pretty. Dapple Black Dun. And then we have this one, who's much shorter. Swift Cyclone. Oh, this is stallion. I was kind of hoping for a mare, but at least they are both healthy. This is a silver dapple gray dun. Oh, I have to say, I have to take this one home. This is just me being so biased because he is so pretty. I just wish he was a little taller, but it's okay. Really, it's not like height matters. It doesn't change their performance. It's just whether or not they're taller. So yeah, that was totally worth it. Let's hop home, and we've still got to do a competition, and we now have 2 horses to get in the round pen today. Oops, I'm running. That's like, I keep running into that. I mean, it's always been there. Oh yeah, so pretty. I gotta admire for a minute. But his stats or his traits are not that great. I'm bummed now. Well, he needs speed training, so we'll definitely focus on that. So I think we're just going to take a minute since the round pen freezes. Oops, I don't know why it's faster to lead him. He's still new. It's since time freezes in the round pen, we can just go ahead and we'll do these real quick. Get these first little training bits on these horses. And then we'll take Dawn for the Pine Forest race. Very grumpy. Just kind of going to get a little bonus jump training in this since it's here, which I really should probably put into flexibility instead. Let me look. Yeah, we're going to put put it into flexibility instead. Just kind of get a little extra. I mean, speed's definitely the weak point, so, but we'll probably end up taking this into the training arena, even if we don't have the fast travel, which, I mean, I guess a lot depends on how tame they end up getting. I mean, it's not taking that long since it's still early days in everything. I mean, I really should have let this guy settle in for a day before training him, but I got overzealous because I was excited. Either way, we're just gonna do our thing and enjoy the process. Yeah, he's probably going to go for the round pen again. Just because his tameness is not very high, and it just makes life easier when they're more tame. So yeah, I mean, it won't take very long. I mean, if it seems like it's taking too long, I'll speed it up, but I don't suspect it will. Mostly because he's adventurous, which means he'd rather train out away from the ranch, so that it's not like he's going to get extra out of that. Yeah, it's going down rather quickly, so I don't mind. We'll just, I mean, I could always make the camera angle a little more interesting. Just kind of watch him like that. Yeah, I really like him. It's a shame the traits are just not really what I'm looking for, because he's so pretty. If he would have been clever, I would have been all over that. But there's always a chance we'll get another one that's equally as pretty. They do come with even more dapples than that one, so could get one that's really fancy. You know, at least we're getting his tameness up, and he's going to be a more willing mount for tomorrow. Which, by the looks of his stats, I mean, speed is coming up nicely, endurance is at 19 as well, jump is at 20, and flexibility is currently at 20. So we'll probably end up we'll end up taking him for endurance training tomorrow, because should gain another one in speed easily, I would think. I mean, we have a little bit left. There we go. So yeah, we'll probably do endurance training on him. Kind of work up these stats a little more. I mean, at least his tameness is, I mean, this is much better than it was at. It makes life easier to train endurance when they're, you know, not so crabby. Okay, and that's one horse done. It's so pretty. Yep. Okay, sorry. And back to Sneaky Juniper, who also needs all the training, and I haven't gotten to that yet. Okay, so jump training usually doesn't take any time at all, particularly first off, so it shouldn't be too dull. And I need to remember to put the extra fertilizer on the farm fields, on the crop fields, before I get too distracted, but we'll do this first. Then we'll probably do that. Then we probably should do the race first so we don't run out of time. Let's see, let's just get the camera a little more interesting, kind of study the horse a little more. Yeah, it's not going to take any time at all to get the energy down. Which, I mean, her speed's at 16, endurance is 14, 15 for flexibility, and jumps what we're working on right now, so. I'll just be really happy to have all the training arenas, because that just makes life so much easier. But I mean, it wouldn't stop having to do this, because we just need to be able to get the tameness. Tameness is just something we need to work up, and this is the way to do it. It's just easier this way. I mean, we can do it the other way, it just takes longer, but this is just save some time. At least jump is going up nicely. And she's very pretty too. She actually doesn't have any socks. It's just kind of, that's something you see all the time. I always pull them further away from the round pen because of a bug that happens every once in a while where you have overlapping menus. And I just try to make sure that it doesn't try to think that we're too close to the round pen and bring up that other menu. Which I've only had it happen once, and because you have to exit out and you lose the whole day, and I really don't want to lose the whole day because I like the new horse we got. You know, we've gotten a lot done so far, and I want to continue that level of productivity. At least we should be able to get a decent amount of tameness for her. She's over half at this point, which, I mean, it's climbing nicely. I mean, as long as they're mostly tame after this first time in the arena, it makes life easier because they'll go up a little bit more overnight. More jumps, I mean, okay, there we go. Awesome. Gets both of them at about 3/4 tame. still need to go and put the fertilizer on the farm crops before I forget. And then we will grab Dawn and go and do the Pine Forest Intermediate race. We've got time. As long as it's before, what would that be, 6 o'clock, we'll be fine. I just had to do a little quick math, like, okay, since that's a 24-hour clock. Okay, wait, that was, I needed to fertilize this one. I don't know what I... Okay. Just magically cause other plants to sprout out of the ground. Get as much out of this yield as we can. If I remember correctly, it ends up being, if you a full field like this, it's 108 plants, which is really good. And, you know, if we can do that twice, I mean, that's a lot of barley. I mean, we're really low on wheat, but we may just go ahead and we'll do some wheat afterwards. Either way, we'll get everything all straightened out and ready to go, but first things first, we have an intermediate race to get to. Okay, the lumberyard hurdle. You hit the space bar like that was the same as clicking. No, that's not going to help us at all. Oh, did not line that up well. That was all me. Hopefully that doesn't cost us the win, but it might. Hate making mistakes so early on because yeah, then you're oh no, and then I'm oh yeah, I am just hitting the wrong buttons left, right, and center. I don't even yeah, this is not a winning race. This is me just doing such a bad job. Okay, we can always try the race again. I mean, if we don't have time today. Yep, just ran into... I am just... We can always try the race again. We're probably gonna have to. I bet this is like a 4th or 5th place finish. 4th, yep. That was not a good race. Do we have time for another one? No, we don't. Okay, well, it was just a really bad race today. Did not do a good job. That was just me not racing very well. But we can try again tomorrow. I mean, at least we've managed to get everything else we wanted to done. Just made too many mistakes on that particular course. But we'll have tomorrow. We can try again. I mean, there's only so many races to do, so there's really no harm in making the occasional mistake. So we'll just call it a day, even though it's not really a high note to end it on. But I do think that is a good place to stop. I know it's not the exciting sort of thing I was hoping for, but it's a good stop point, and I want to thank you all for joining me, and I will be setting up another one of these. Please, in the comments, let me know if you like the round pen stuff sped up or if you want to see it in its very lengthy glory. I mean, I feel like sped up is the way to go, but if you have some thoughts or opinions on that, just say something in the comments, because it helps me, figure out how, I should say, what people want in terms of how the content is set up. It helps me a lot. So thank you for joining me for this segment, and I will see you all in the next ones. Ta-ta for now.